Welcome back, everyone. This is another special edition. We're giving a little bit of spotlight to the channel. This pay-per-view is a double-header, pillar to post, representing Meltdown. Now, this was supposed to take place earlier in the week, but it has been a busy week for me. It has been a very tough week for me. So I roll with the punches, and some days you just got to pull it out of your ass and try and get things done. And such is today. So we've got pillar to post Meltdown here now, and then later on I go visit family for a little bit of Thanksgiving dinner. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but it's a big family, and you got to traverse the terrain to get where you need, so that way everyone gets a little bit of love. And such is what is down today. So we begin Meltdown day number 2. Xenophon in the chat. We've got lurkers unwilling to say, how you doing? Well, this is me, the Angry Viking, saying how you doing this Saturday. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. We're gonna kick the show off in a Hell in a Cell. Yes, this is war between Rob A. Machete, the #1 contender. He'll be taking on Drake Guerin, the Big Dog World Heavyweight Champion. Hot Fire Rose in the house. How you doing? Well, good to hear that you're doing good after a good meal and you're busy at work. And then we follow that up. Mystic Pain and Abigail Cougar Hain get another opportunity at the Damsels of Dirt's Amazon titles. Wild Eyed Yeti's in the house as well. So Leia Levita, undefeated since capturing those titles so long ago. Let's see if Leviathan's managerial skills are up to par, and he can finally lead the Wildcat and the Mystic One to glory. And then, triple threat match. Yes, it is a knockout elimination triangle match. Blaze McCoy and Bill Haight. There is some hatred. I use that word strongly there because we're talking about Bill Haight between Blaze McCoy and Bill Haight Sr. But this is for the No Limit Championship title, and Daryl Harris is your champion at the moment. Can he withstand the brunt of the attack by 2 other opponents? We're going to find that out here this early afternoon. Oh, well, good to hear you're done work. Now you can enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much, Xenophon. Did you pull your head out of your ass too? Well, you know, I try and do that sometimes. I always get lost on the way. It's a dark crevice, you know what I'm saying? And then perhaps the toughest challenge that the Devil's Advocates have faced up to this date. They will have to face Ulf Hefnar and Takula of the Crimson Fang Wolfpack. The Lords of War title are on the line. Can Ripper Springheel and Matt Outlaw retain the championship, or will they meet their demise? And there is a strong story here between these two teams. Yes, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel, brought into the fold as allies of the Crimson Fang so long ago when it was the Black Hand, a union between the Haight family and Omar Wolf's family. Well, that has gone, well, asunder, if you will. And now that animosity, that rivalry, that tension between these 4 men, still very prominent. Let's see how it goes for the Lords of War champions. And then an 8-woman matchup. Scarlett, Yolanda Bendamiova, Regina Corvinus, Alicia Sky, Eve, Felicity Gunn, Minerva, and Rika, all involved. Now, don't worry about the title of this match. It is what it is. It's the Wasteland. But the title is the Badass Championship title. Now, we are utilizing the Badass Legends Championship used so long ago and retired way back in the day Now, this is not a legendary status title. It will be revamped as we move forward, but we're working with what we got for the time being, and a new title will arise soon. Yes, indeed, Yeti. Yes, indeed. And then we have a Rumble match representing Renegade Wrestling Organization. 20 men have the opportunity to face Wolf Tirgavishte. Wow, that is if Yeti allows it. That will take place on our next episode of Destruction. One of these men will have the opportunity to face the ruler of the wasteland. Which one will it be? I'm not going to go through the list of names. It's a lot. And then our main event, Cheyenne, prominently being the #1 contender here for RWO Destruction. She has the opportunity to take the foundation a notch down. Can she get it done? We all seen Wolf Tirgavishte decimate Yeti in such a way that Yeti probably will never see straight again. But can Diana do the same thing for the foundation? Can the foundation remain the powerhouse of the wasteland as it has sought to be and has proven to be? We're going to find that out in our main event. Let's get to it, folks. It's time. Black hand jobbing jabronis. Well, you know, we can't really ask Almar Wolf about that, seeing as, you know, we just hear the whispers on the wind of the wasteland of, you know, fucking the goddess and all. But Girov, perhaps, would take a bit of a affront to such a statement by Yeti Bloodyard. So how's everyone doing this Saturday, early afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are located in the world? I know some of us live in different countries, different time zones, but as wrestling tends to do, it brings us together as fans, and, well, we have been doing a good job. Doe in the house. I just noticed your name up on the screen there. How's it going, Doe? Yes, have made a lot of good friends doing the YouTube thing here. Yeti Bloodyard, just one of those, and so many new ones joining the chat now. It's good to see you guys all around. Europe, Xenophon is from. Well, welcome to this Canadian broadcasting channel. Is Will Wolf be in any condition to defend his title? Well, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Who knows what goes down, but it is a main event status championship title match on the line. The cell hanging, looming above the ring currently as we're getting a rundown of this match. This is a 2 out of 3 falls. This is war, and a man looking for a good fight is this man, your #1 contender, Rob A. Machete. Hope you're all hearing me clearly over the microphone. I had to move it. I noticed I fell behind the television screen. I do apologize if my last show was a little bit off. A man searching for glory, and this man has had a stunning and stellar year since joining Big Dog Wrestling. Definitely a standout. The odds not against Rob Machete of defeating the champion tonight. And here we go. Your ruthless world champion, ladies and gentlemen, representing Big Dog Wrestling and his Neon City. He is Drake Guerin. He says the filthy animals over on RWO can have the wasteland. He has the world. Well, I don't know if I believe that shit, but look at that. Yes, a new member of Ruthless Inc., Drake Guerin. Minerva no longer the Ruthless World Champion. Alexa Doom, shocking the entire Big Dog Arena, the fans, and, well, Ruthless Inc. by defeating Minerva. But we all know Minerva, the Centurion, does not lay down for no woman. Well, for no man that either, you know. And here we go. Well, there's an announcement there in the chat. I don't do that kind of storytelling here on Pillar to Post, but you can have your stories on the side. And there he is, your challenger. The cell has yet to lower, and there is your Ruthless World Champion, Drake Guerin. Seen a lot of changes in this man's attitude, this man's style since joining Ruthless Inc. Not above getting his hands dirty anymore. He knows how terrible the wasteland can be. In this match, he's going to have to pull every nasty trick because this is a Hell in a Cell match. Yes, this fight will be contained within the confines of a steel structure. The title on the line. And you must defeat your opponent not once, but twice in order to capture the title. Our man True is in the house. How you doing, our man? And there we go. The bell is rung. And the fists have been laid down. Forearm strike to start off the match by Drake Guerin, but quickly turned around. Drake Guerin referring to himself as the best of the best these days. And here we go, right now, taking control in the early goings. And there's the elbow from Rob A. Machete. I seen a bit Xenophon, but a quick reversal there. A clothesline catching Drake Guerin on the back of the neck. And now up top, taking flight with the elbow drop, is the #1 contender, the challenger, Robbie Machete. Good to hear, our man. Yeti, you're a dirty dog. Leaping elbow shot there, catching Rob Machete high on the chest, but a boot to the abdomen, quickly slowing down Robbie boy. Quick power bomb there, also known as a Blue Thunder Bomb, and Drake Guerin now turning his attention to the shoulder of the challenger. Guerin has always been a tough man. A ruler at one point in his career over in RWO, now world champion here in Big Dog Wrestling. But we're not just showcasing Big Dog Wrestling here. No, we've got RWO battles to take care of here, and now this is MELTDOWN. We are deep in the heart of the wasteland at an undisclosed location. Because we all know those Yetis, nothing but trouble. And talk about trouble. The curb stomp and guaranteed. Rob Machete seeing nothing but neon lights at the moment. Here we go. Utilizing that cell. And this is what you got to do when you're in a steel structure. Utilize that cell like it's a third member of this matchup. It turns into a living being once you are in there. Once you are tossed into it, it does just as much damage, perhaps more, than the man you are facing, the man that is pummeling you. And right now, taking a pummeling is Rob Machete. Drake Guerin's attitude, like I stated earlier, has made a significant change. You've seen by that thrust kick right to the back of the brain pan. Our man True, you do not have a match today, but you will have a match on our next episode of Big Dog Wrestling Unchained. That is where the man known as Abel lives and breathes. He is the world champion of Unchained, or I should say King of the Ring. But here we go, off the ropes, old school warrior splash. And talk about a warrior spirit. This man loves nothing more than to get in that ring, get his hands dirty. I'm talking about Rob Machete. Rear chin lock, but too close to the ropes here. The referee called for a break. Frankly, I don't see the need for such rules within a Hell in a Cell, but it is the way it is when you're dealing with Big Dog Wrestling. Here we go. Beautiful turnaround by Rob Machete. And now going up top, could be looking for the elbow drop for a second time. No! Diamond headbutt, shades of his son. Yes, we've seen Rodney Machete be defeated on our last attempt to capture the king of the ring. But here we go. The pump kick. Lacerated is Rob Machete. Here we go. Rings of Saturn crossface locked in. Well, you know, every now and then you must have intimate relationships with your right hand because the left hand got tired, Yeti. Okay, I've heard you bitch about your left hand to no end. Don't say it's your cousin or some distant relation. We all know it's you. Oh, beautiful turnaround. Nice reversal. Drake Guerin put down the hard way, and now the stump puller locked in. Can he get the first down? Rob Machete showing a lot of heart, a lot of tenacity within this match. He's struggled, but he has overcome the odds time and time again whenever Ruthless Inc. put the odds in their favor. Rob Machete has been able to make an upset. An underdog through and through, you could say. Rear chin lock once again, desperately searching for that submission. Get his first down here, but a double leg takedown. And the world champion back in business. A quick reversal. Big shoulder blade block. Shoulder blade, huh? Here we go. Back to the rear chin lock once again is Rob Machete. Has Drake Guerin far enough away from the ropes, and it's good to have that wherewithal. But Drake Guerin, a proven tactician in that ring. Damn it, Yeti. Here we go. Guerin unloading with those short clotheslines there. Ducks the clothesline by Rob Machete. A power slam. High impact here by Drake Guerin. And look at this. A modified scorpion deathlock. A sharpshooter, if you will. Dead center of the ring, no place to go for Machete. But there he goes, overpowering Drake Guerin. The damage perhaps could be done. Came in with that charging elbow attack high on the chest. And oh, took him to the abyss. Did Machete. That is the second time he has crippled Drake Guerin within this match with that abyss. That black hole slam, I should say. Quick reversal there. A modified Texas cloverleaf there by Machete. And now Drake Guerin open up a can of worms. Fisherman neck breaker. Best of the best. Well, he could very well prove that here and now within this matchup. Beautiful swinging neck breaker there by the champion. Drake Guerin, don't kid yourself. Tough as nails. And he will go to any extent to make sure Neon City stays at the top of the food chain. The best city you will ever visit, and what a city it is. Helping out the new crews of not only Big Dog Wrestling, but RWO. Equipping those youngsters with new gear. And they're looking pretty damn fly these days. Here we go. Once again, Scorpion Deathlock applied. No. I don't want any footage of your foot hand fetishes there. You get funky in your own right, but I don't need to know. Oh! Axe kick catching Machete on the back of the neck. Monstar Sports Entertainment. How you doing, Sean? Here we go, back to it. There it really shows these men trying to utilize the submission tactic here. Looking to make their opponent tap out, make them scream for mommy. It does something for the ego, hearing your opponent scream like that, hearing them give up. And right now, both men have not at all acquiesced for the give up, continuing to fight. Halfway done your soup. What kind of soup are you cooking there, Mr. Sean? David Wall in the house. How's it going, David boy? And good afternoon to you, little brother. Here we go, going back to those legs. This time, Boston Crab applied by Machete. Sean, what kind of soup you cooking there, brother? Oh, Drake Guerin getting the, wow, tapping out to the challenger. Well, good morning to you then, Dave, if you just woke your ass up. Taking up the knee now. A good game plan, a good strategy by the challenger. Just outworked Drake Guerin here for the first down, and now another leg suplex. Ground and pound here by Machete. The #1 contender, shocking the champion already. That damn it, man. Could this be the rise and fall of Ruthless Inc. as they control the majority of the titles? Wow, no longer, seen as Minerva already lost her title to Alexa Doom. The tag team still held prominently around the waist of the Hate Brothers. Oh, beautiful tiaras there. And Drake Guerin back in control, but playing a smart Rob slid out, and there it is, the big boot. Almost lost his footing by the looks of it, did Drake Guerin, but a deep arm drag quickly turns things around here. You're making the video, well, I will have to check that out. Here we go. Look at this, another modified. Oh, it's over. Drake Guerin tapped out not once but twice to Rob Machete, and you gotta believe that is not going to sit well with Bill Hate in the least. We will see Bill Hate later on. Can he bring a title back to Ruthless Inc.? Seen as they just recently lost both titles, world titles I should say. A hard-fought match, but outclassed, out-wrestled was Drake Guerin here by the challenger. Put a lot of force with that short arm clothesline. Turned Robbie inside out. What a hell of a way to win a match. Look at the blood loss. The crimson mask flowing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new world heavyweight champion. He is Rob Machete. Talk about partying going down in the locker room after this matchup. What a hell of a way to win a match. Nothing but submission holds here by Rob Machete, showing Drake Guerin that he can brawl, but he can out-wrestle the best of them. Well, there you go. Congratulations go to Rob Machete. A big victory. He has been No Limit champion here in Big Dog Wrestling, and now world champion. Unbelievable. Dig it. Love it. But up next, the Amazon Tag Champions are on the block. Yes, they are on the chopping block. And this time, Leviathan leading Abigail Cougar Hayne and Mystic Payne down to ringside as a manager, I guess, tonight, ensuring the defeat of the Damsels of Dirt, your Amazon champions on the right. Those painted freaks could be going down here and now. Thank you very much, Xenophon. Yes, it was a good match. Rob Machete, big things popping for the man this season here in Big Dog Wrestling. I would like to see what he can do if he ever returns to Renegade Wrestling Organization. Clearly, he has found his niche here in Big Dog Wrestling. I don't want to take that away from the man yet. So he will not be in any kind of trading position right now. Xenophon, a big fan of Mystic Payne and Goddess of Pain. Of course, he would definitely be cheering for the challengers. Well, I don't blame you, Yeti. I don't blame you for being angry because that was just, wow. That's all I've got for it. I have not seen that type of destruction upon Yeti really ever here in RWO, but shit happens, and sometimes you're just not ready for the attack and you go down easy. I'm not saying you're a sore loser. It's Mystic Pain and Goddess of Pain relations. Mystic Pain, the woman with the multicolored hair there, white on one side, black on the other. You got an angel on the left and you got the devil on the right. You never know which one you're going to get when you step in that ring. It's all about the pain business, folks. And in the wasteland, while pain pays the tax. Definitely. Here we go. Amazon Tag Team Championship is on the line. Introducing first, being led down to ringside by the Baron of Bone City, Leviathan. They are the challengers. Mystic Pain, Abigail Cougar Hayne. Ooh, have mercy, you gotta love the entrance. Got to love the entrance, folks. Yes, they are known as Majestic. They are bringing back up today, maybe to give them direction, maybe to cause some distraction. Definite forces of nature here are Abigail Cougar Hayne and Mystic Pain, Amazons within the wasteland. Tough as nails. Let's see if they can get the job done this time around. Excuse me, Yeti, but the dungeon was locked late last night. So if Booger Ray was in there, well, I'm going to let the little fucker starve to death, if you don't mind, okay? Should state on the next episode of RWO Ground Zero, we will be entering the Freak Show. Yes, the Yetis, opening up the doors to the Himalayas, if you will, allowing us to showcase our talents there. And then we remain there, but we're going slightly in a different direction. We're going to the Dark Carnival for Big Dawg Wrestlings Unchained. But ladies and gentlemen, they are your Amazon Tag Team Champions, Leia Lavita. They are the Damsels of Dirt. Undefeatable since becoming champions. Hell, undefeatable since joining forces have Lavita and Leia been. Let's see, finally, under the guidance of Leviathan, if they can get the job done. Well, okay, but, you know, the dungeon is brick and steel, whereas the womb is flesh and, you know what I'm saying. Rob Machete, how you doing? You definitely want to check the replay of our opening bout, buddy. Impressive. Getting a one last look over at the champions. Brian Hernsberger, how you doing, man? Welcome back, welcome back. Yes, we are live once again. It's been a busy week. It's been a hard week for me. I've been struggling a little bit. That's why there is a bit of a lack of footage here going down for Pillar to Post. I do apologize for that, but I work with a lot of issues. And here we go, collar and elbow to start this match up. Leia under the control with a side headlock. Beautiful takedown here, controlling that lock around the neck. And a little shot right between the eyes of Mystic Pain. Mystic Pain now fire up back. pendulum backbreaker. Gonna set Leia's spine to right. And now, overpowering the champ is Mystic Pain. Referee having to break the hold here. And a clean break, surprisingly. Irish whip now into the corner goes Leia. And turning around, Mystic Pain with a scoop. Oh, reversal. 1. Back and forth we go. Each woman getting a 1 here before a kick out. Big boot to the abdomen, doubling over the Amazon. There's the spear. Beautiful takedown there by Leia. But the block to that shin. And here we go. Took control quickly and easily. Did Mystic Pain, utilizing that speed, the power that she is known for. Good to hear, Brian. Good to hear. Bit of a knee bar there. Torquing on the knee in a very awkward position. Back to work on the knee. This time driving those fists right into the side of the knee. Slowing down Leia, and that is the strategy you must go in with, especially a championship matchup. We all know how fast Leia and Levita can be in the ring. Here we go, arm bar applied, but quickly and easily reverses it, does Leia. Oh, wow. That bad penny needs to be put on a train track and let the train do its job. You know what I'm saying? Irish whip now. And Mystic Pain driven into the turnbuckles. There's a tag. Levita stepping in once again. Here we go. Big back body drop. What a boot to the brain pan. Staggering lead. Levita. Cross body there. And now, Mystic Pain trying to take back control and doing a fine job of that. Went for that falling headbutt, found nothing but Matt. Here we go. And it wasn't Matt Outlaw. Single leg crowd going down here, looking for that tap out. Could be too soon, and yes, most definitely is, as Levita kicks her off. There's the boot to the spine. The champions. Could their days be numbered here and now? Hammer locking the arm, looking for it. Yes, snapping that arm, trying to dislocate the shoulder. Indeed, it is Battle of the Monsters here at Meltdown. Pillar to post. Representing this pay-per-view usually is RWO or Big Dawg Wrestling, representing these pay-per-view events. This time, double feature goes to Pillar to Post. Well, you know, Booger Ray could very well be the fastest rising star in the history of RWO. Came in hot, won a title, lost a title, and then won a new title. So, you can't take credit away from the kid, okay? And I won't do that. He's just, you know, half-witted. That's all. Big boot. Mystic Pain driving off Levita once again. There's the Irish whip. Caught the knee as Mystic Pain went for the knee strike. And now the forearms raining down on the chin. Front face lock applied, setting her up vertical. Oh! Into the spinal realignment there by Levita. You can see Abigail desperately looking for that tag. And surprisingly, Leviathan staying pretty impartial on the outside. No interference by his hands or distractions from that big mouth of his. Beautiful butterfly lock into a suplex. Only good for a 1, however. Levita kicking out quickly. Oh! Caught her on the chin. Here we go. German. Too damn close to those damn ropes. And now calling on the aid of her. Oh, come on, ref. How is this fair? Tell me how. Get that sumbitch out of here. I understand. It's the wasteland. Things can happen. And by disqualification, what a moron! The Damsels of Dirt retain due to Leviathan's half-witted, harebrained ideas. Oh, you hope he supernovas. Well, I hope he super falls on his face. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, triple threat extreme rules, special rules here. It is a knockout brawl on a condition that when you are knocked out, well, you will be dragged from the ring, escorted back to the locker room. You will have to deal with Drago Doom for a whole 24 hours, whatever treatment he wants to give you. But at the end, the last man standing, and there can be only one that holds the No Limit Championship title. Will it be Bill Haight? Or could it be Blaze McCoy? Or can the champion, Daryl Harris, retain the title and continue his reign of power over the Big Dog locker room? We're going to find that out up next. See, you can hope that Booger Ray supernovas. I just hope he goes super splat. That kid stinks. When was the last time you ever told him to go for a bath? Okay? Just me saying. It's like he still smells like he just came out of his mama's vag. You know? We all know how dirty Yetis can be. Well, it's time to get back into the mix of things, folks. Time to get down and dirty. Time to get a little bit ugly. Well, you could. But we don't want to see that, Yeti. We want to see you with an actual title around your waist. But ladies and gentlemen, challenger number one, hailing from Steel City, the self-proclaimed Steel City Superman. He is Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy retiring for a short time, but being brought back due to the inadequacies of Junior McCoy. Feeling the need that the McCoy name should not die on such a bad taste in the mouth, while he plans to leave Daryl Harris still hurting. Says so right on the back of his trunks, folks, if you're not buying it. True legend of RWO, true legend of Pillar 2 Post is Blaze McCoy. Much like Yeti Bloodyard, Griffith Davian, Omar Wolf, Minerva, the list goes on and on. We got a lot of legends here in RWO and Big Dog Wrestling. Hey. No, oh, shit, yes. That thing came from Evie? Oh, goddamn. But ladies and gentlemen, challenger number two, hailing from Ruination, the leader of Ruthless Incorporated. He is Bill Bones Haight. A man not unfamiliar with these rules, nor the No Limit title. And right now, Ruthless Inc. desperately needs him to bring a new title back to the fold. They lost both World Championship titles. Not a good start to a new era as Ruthless Inc. wants to bring in. They want to conquer all. But right now, they've been defeated at every turn, besides the tag titles. Yes, defeating Shadow Monkeys. Shadow Monkeys now traded to RWO. But ladies and gentlemen, representing the United Truckers of the Wasteland, he's a member of the Outlaws. He is your No Limit champion. He is Daryl Harris. Tough as nails, craps lightning. Damn it, this man does it all. And drives a big damn truck. We all know the truckers here in the Wasteland have it rough. All the hijacking, everyone trying to steal their hauls. These guys gotta be tough. They gotta be dangerous to live the life of a transport truck driver. And look at this. You can see a verbal exchange between Bill Haight and Blaze McCoy on the outside. A lot of animosity there between those two. This man just happens to be right in the center of what they want. And let's not kid yourself. Blaze McCoy might tell the world that he's only here to have fun, entertain. But we all know, if you are in the wrestling business, there is one goal, and that is to be the champion. And if Blaze McCoy tries to tell you anything different, you know he is spitting through those steel-grilled teeth of his. Yes, indeed, Brian Hertzberger, the Monsters are a dangerous force here in the wasteland. We got a lot of them little fuckers. Oh my goodness, Yeti. Oh, that is so old. It is just, that is like a dad joke and beyond. No Limit title on the line at stake here in this matchup. Knockout elimination rules in effect, which are, there are no rules. You just beat on somebody till they can't move any longer. Just shy of killing a man, but we're not going that way. We're not going to pull an Arn Anderson and pull a Glock here in a matchup. Ain't happening. This ain't a hijacking. That's still with that RWO name on it, but being represented by Big Dawg Wrestling. Big Dawg Wrestling stealing that title away from the Hall of Fame, if you will, of titles. Well, look at this. Instead of getting in the mix of things, Daryl Harris working the fans here, but firing in. Big spinal realignment there. Went for a headbutt. Oh, pancake by Blaze McCoy. Oh, Norm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, indeed. Here we go. Big, massive clothesline by Daryl Harris. Goes straight after, went for another headbutt. Kitchen sink folds him up like a burrito. And Daryl Harris back up on his feet. Going toe-to-toe with Bill Haight. A massive clothesline, almost taking his head off. Went for another. Blaze McCoy seen him coming. But a reversal. And a German suplex later. And Daryl Harris now has to fend off Bill Haight. Anything can happen here in this matchup. You got to keep your eyes glued to the back of your brain pan to see every angle, every position your opponents are in. You've got two men hounding you. Want your blood. And right now looking for blood is Bill Haight. Go to sleep. That Polish hammer once again being ducked. And another pancake on Bill Haight. Oh, he said he was going to leave Bill Haight steel hurting. And it looks like he's going to be doing just that. But a gourd buster here by Harris. Now rolling to the outside, you know. Yes, indeed, you knew he was going underneath that apron. Looking for a toy. And the toy being a huge fucking ladder. Fireman's carry now by Bill Haight. The ladder not coming into play, but could be right now. Here we go, positioning himself. No, instead, went for the full 360 panoramic vision before he hit. Oh, and damn it. Before he hit the power slam. But Daryl Harris, with a scoop slam, dropped the head of Blaze right on the rungs of the ladder. Hey, I have one. That's enough. Here we go, Bill Haight. Oh! Caught the corner of the ladder. Not enough to knock out Blaze, but still having the wherewithal to get the fuck out of Dodge. And now Daryl Harris taking over. Dragon suplex. Only momentarily stunned Bill Haight. Now off the ropes goes Harris, the champion. Oh, just eats a whole bunch of boot. It's 2 boots to the chin. And now, oh! There's that animosity, that hatred between Bill Haight and Blaze McCoy. Clothesline taking Bill Hate out of action here on the outside. Allowed Daryl Harris to take over the Steel Superman. And there's the power slam. Got him, Goozle. Up we go. Military press spine buster. And still not enough to get Blaze the F out. But Blaze with a reversal now. A handful of hair pulls Bones down. Bones being Bill Hate. Tossing him back out to the arena floor. Getting rid of the ladder. Wants to add a little bit of steel to the punishment on the outside. Well, they can see it as me winking. This is Dustin. And there we go. Hook, line, and sinker on the outside. Bill Hate still very alive on the outside. But Blaze McCoy definitely leaving him steel hurting. Ladder back in hand, but did not have his attention on Daryl Harris, the champion. Back in control here on the outside. Not really sure what he should do with Blaze. And he paid for it in the end, but a big knee strike. Puts down Blaze. And now Hate with a thrust kick. Straight jacket German suplex. Daryl Harris eating a whole lot of pain. And it ain't even breakfast. Bill Hate stepping back through the ropes. Blaze McCoy going on the attack. German suplex. Dropped him right on his neck. And there's the headbutt. Finally connects to the neck of Blaze McCoy. This is not a wrestling match. This is a fight. And these men proven they will do whatever it takes to walk away the no-limit champion. Can Blaze McCoy finally find some glory here in RWO? I'm sorry, Big Dog Wrestling. There it is! Superplex. Well, nobody has bled like a, blood-stained tampon. But right now, Blaze McCoy going to eat a whole lot of steel. He keeps on talking about everybody's steel hurting after they're done with him. Well, he is definitely getting a good taste of steel in this matchup. And busted wide open is Bill Hate. We finally got some blood feeding the wasteland, quenching its thirst. Blaze McCoy on a roll here, going after Daryl Harris now, the champion, with the float over and a side Russian later. Standing tall as the champ, and Bill Hate bleeding like a stuck pig. Rolls back to the outside is Bill Hate. With the ladder, the champ. Attack from behind, but fires back at Bones. Capturing the fist. There's the kick right to the ribs. Now taking care of the shins is Bill Hate. The power of the leader here of Ruthless Inc. in very much control, but short-lived. Blaze McCoy not able to reach with that boot, but float over, big DDT. Drove his head right onto the shoulder of Daryl Harris, not only hurting, punishing Bill Hate, but the champion as well. Now taking the champion inside the ring, but his attention always turning back to Bill Hate. Does not see Bill Hate as a threat, but time wasted is time served. And right now being served is Blaze McCoy. Was the winner of my first blood? No, you were not. You bled first. Thus, Bill Hate exercised like the demon. Living within Wild-Eyed Yeti Bloodjard. That man is a fool. Not Bill Hate, but Yeti. Talk about a mind that has just gone wrong. But right now, Daryl Harris trying to prove he is the no-limit champion. The man that everyone must contend with. He is the man that defeated finally Rob Machete for that title. And right now, inverted choke slam. Well, that is true. We've seen the tampons to believe it, Yeti. And there we go. Daryl Harris not only takes out Bill Hate, but decimates Blaze McCoy, who's still hurting now. That That hook, line, and sinker on the outside. I thought it was over and done with for Bill Haight right there, but the man able to come back. The straight jacket German suplex on the champ. Superplex to the outside. What a replay, and look at this power by Daryl Harris. And this is what ended Bill Haight as well as Blaze McCoy. That vertical into the power bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, winner via the train wreck. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The jackknife. It is Daryl Harris. Daryl Harris, a member of the Outlaws and the United Truckers of the Wasteland, continues to reign over the No Limit division. Can anybody stop this big man? He went to war, was battle tested tonight, and still stands above the weak. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, the Lords of War Championship titles on the line. A legendary tag team here of RWO. That is Matt Outlaw and Ripper Springheel. The Devil's Advocates. Yes, finally, free of the Barons as well as the Pit. On their own, leading their own crew. Can they defend and retain those titles tonight when they face perhaps the biggest force within the Crimson Fang Wolfpack, Ulf Hefnar, and the surprisingly shooting star of RWO, Takula? No, I don't need that kind of collection there, Yeti. Should be an exciting matchup here between these two teams. Ulf Hefnar, a powerhouse, whereas you get the speed, the agility of Takula. They've got to match those skills against the veterans of RWO here. Matt Outlaw, a very powerful man in his own right. You got to watch out for that highway to hell powerbomb and Ripper Springheel. That devious, crazy mofo that he is. The Devil's Avocados. I don't want to give away the first matchup because, hell, if Rob hasn't watched it yet, well, he's missing a big thing. So I don't want to give away the end result, but what a hell of a matchup we started off with. The Big Dog Wrestling World title was on the line, and we've had stupidity stop Majestic from perhaps becoming the Amazon Tag Champions. Just witness Daryl Harris defend his No Limit title. You watched. Congratulations go to Rob Machete. He's finally won the big title of Big Dog Wrestling. But ladies and gentlemen, representing the Pit, they are known as the Predators, Ulf Hefnar and Takula. Poor Rob got robbed. What? I don't know, since Rob Machete was drafted to Big Dog Wrestling, I don't know if he considered being relegated to the B show, but it lit a fire under his ass, and he has definitely made Big Dog Wrestling worth watching. Now, as world champion, you gotta believe Ruthless Inc. is gunning for him, and they are going to be out for blood. And you gotta believe Alexa Doom is in a pickle now, because nobody takes gold away from Minerva. But ladies and gentlemen, the here and now is all about these two, your Lords of War champions, Matt Outlaw, Ripper Springheel. They are the Devil's Advocates. Straight up outlaws here of the Wasteland. These men They have had a storied career. They have been friends. They have been foe. They have been tag team champions numerous times. Once again, being Lords of War, yes, they defeated Yeti as well as his son, Lord Sourfang Bloodyard. And now having to contend with these two, Takula, Ulf Hefnar. They are predators. Well, if anyone knows Minerva, they know that she detests pickles of all sorts. So, knowing that, you know Alexa Doom is in a world of hurt. And I am being told right now we have a major announcement after the following of this matchup. Here we go. Matt Outlaw starting off and gets his spine realigned with that spine buster by Ulf Hefnar, but an arm drag. And there's the veteran skills of Matt Outlaw. The man is not afraid to throw a hand, is not afraid to bleed a bit. Both men going for that pump kick, both men missing, but the high knee strike catches the mark, staggers Ulf Hefnar. Not enough to put the big man down, but enough to turn things around. Here's another turnaround in the corner. Ulf Hefnar gripping up Matt Outlaw, tackling Ripper Spring Heel at the same time, and now setting him up with Takula, going for it. Double power bomb, trying to break the back of Matt Outlaw. Oh, Jesus. Went for that spinning back kick. Did Takula off his mark a little bit. Matt Outlaw just ran right on by him, but still getting caught up by the youngster's speed. Beautiful roundhouse there, taking Matt Outlaw down hard. Here we go, working the ribs now. Matt Outlaw going for that rear chin lock. There's the veteran skills of Matt Outlaw shine through, but Takula firing back. Double foot stomp on the standing Outlaw. Talk about impaling your opponent. Elbows now driving Takula back. Matt Outlaw seen his future was looking dark, looking grim, as Takula was dragging his ass over to the turnbuckles. Because in the turnbuckles, you know Ulf Hefnar is standing there. Yes, the Hugh Hefnar of RWO. Standing there looming like sheer doom. Right now, Takula looking for that tag once again. Matt Outlaw turning things around desperately at this point. Needs to tag in Ripper Spring Heel. And a big boot greets him in the corner. Here we go. Irish whip now by Takula. There's the tag. And the monster-sized wolf known as Ulf Hefnar just about put the heel of his boot right through the skull of Matt Outlaw. But Ripper Spring Heel tagged in with the hot one. And Ulf Hefnar going back to work. Here we go. Oh! He calls that sunshines and rainbows. I don't see the sunshine or the rainbows from being dropped on your face. The man has a weird sense of humor, and you never know if he's being serious. That is Ulf Hefnar, and grips up Ripper Spring Heel, the STO takedown. Here we go, the deadlift. Yes, indeed, picked up Ripper Spring Heel with ease and dropped him like a sack of potatoes. Here we go. Caught Ripper once again, hung him out to dry on the top rope. Irish whip. The Wolves desperate to reclaim their former glory, assert their dominance over the wasteland once again. Currently, that is being done by the Foundation, and the Foundation's only want is to clean up the wasteland, rid us of all these monsters and beasts. Here we go, Irish whip once again. I just don't think the foundation has the fundamentals, the numbers, or the game plan to clean up the wasteland as they would see fit. But continuing to reign over the RWO is a good start. Here we go, Matt Outlaw. Oh, just ate a huge elbow. Irish whip now by Ulf Hefner. Shoulder block avoided in the corner, but the big man still has the power on his side. Back in the corner we go. Ulf Hefner still very much in control. But speaking of control, Matt Outlaw taking it away. And he's got him goozled and takes him straight to hell. What a choke slam. Surprised we did not see the highway to hell following that choke slam. But right now, looking to go for a little bit of a ride all over the chest of Ulf Hefner is the Devil's Advocates. Here we go, Irish whip there by Matt Outlaw. Drop kick by a Ripper spring heel. Cover! We got a 1, 2, and a near fall goes to the champs. Ulf Hefner very much alive still in this match, but the pain starting to set in. Fatigue. Yes, over 300 pounds is Ulf Hefner. Fatigue gonna set in. The lactic acid building up in his guts, making it harder and harder to move. The muscles aching. As long as the champs can continue to punish the body, Ulf Hefner will fall. And here we go. Rip him. There's Ripper spring heel. Literally just tried to rip the face off of Ulf Hefner. Did a 6-man in the morning. It was over 40 minutes long. Yes, I've had some that go over 2 hours. Sometimes the matches do not want to end, especially elimination rule styles. Ulf Hefner laid out once again. Takula down and out on the arena floor as Ripper Springheel sets up Ulf Hefner. Vertical suplex. Allowed the blood to rush to his head, but Ulf Hefner still sweeps the leg. The man beast, very much in control. And there's the bear hug, trying to snap the back of Ripper Springheel. Can he get the submission? Absolutely not. Yes, the Savior tried as he will and once. He failed to cleanse the wasteland, but here we go. Looking to crucify Ripper Springheel. There it is, the crucifix powerbomb. 1, 2. And a save by Matt Outlaw. And look at that, Takula setting off, but Matt Outlaw gripping him up from behind. Pile driver. Double leg takedown by Ripper. Could we see the dreams of the Wolves crushed here at Meltdown? Ducks a clothesline, big power slam. I do understand that, Xenophon. Once again, deadlifting Ripper up. And there it is. Another powerbomb by Ulf Hefner. Irish whip once again. Hefner, a monster in that ring. A monster within the wasteland. And right now, Ripper Springheel, as deranged as he is, just got bulldozed by the beast. Cover! 1! And saved again by his partner was Ripper. Matt Outlaw hightailing it quickly though. Oh! Caught the fist and delivered one of his own. The Outlaw. Stereo still very much at the top of his game here. Finally got up to the rankings to challenge Wolf Tier Gaviche for a title shot. Matt Outlaw fell short. Turned his attention back to Tag Team Action Champions once again. And right now, Ulf Hefner is punishing him for that shot. Look at those forearms caving in the chest of Matt Outlaw. But from behind, a back suplex leaves him paralyzed. Not of fear, but in pain. Clothesline, military press, got the big man up. There it is. big warrior splash. Olaf Hefner brushing it off. Drop toe hold, hung out. Ripper on the middle rope. And now Matt Outlaw finally back up on the apron. He needs to get back in there. Does Matt Outlaw? Takula looking down at Ripper like he would be this evening's feast. Dolph Hefner just glares at the man, waiting for him to have the nerve to get back to his feet. And back to his feet he comes, and wow, outsmarted Dolph Hefner. Perhaps playing possum, allowing himself to regenerate some of that energy. And now it's Dolph Hefner on the defense. And no defense there for that clothesline. Here we go. It is the Jailbreak 2.0. What a devastating clothesline. Turned Dolph Hefner inside out. Not enough, though, in his eyes to finish off the monster. And there's the big splash. Not done just yet. Ripper coming in hot. But there we go. You can see the fatigue dropping Ripper down to his knee. Realizes he needs to make the tag. But reversed there by Ulf. And there we go. The Irish whip. Crushing the referee with that impact. The Wolves would not love nothing more than to have gold in their hands once again. Right now, they've got to take out these veterans in Ripper Springheel and Matt Outlaw. Here we go, the power, and there it is. The most dangerous backbreaker in the wasteland, and it does the trick. We've got new champions. Ulf Hefner knew what to do in the end. It just took some time to get there. That infamous backbreaker that all the Wolves have utilized over the years has been a big proponent in them dominating the wasteland. Look at that choke slam. Oh, we do know Yezi will rise up and overcome. That's a problem. He will come. It is going to be a nasty, dirty scene. I just don't want to be there to call it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got new Lords of War. And the Crimson Fang Wolfpack just got a little bit stronger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match and your new Lords of War champions, Ulf Hefner and Takula. They are Predators. Yes, Drum Monkey, I do agree. And now with the Shadow Monkeys over back in RWO, what is in store for these two since the arrival of Drum Monkey and Shadow Press? I do like the thought. And you know, the Shadow Monkeys are just going to rest on their laurels. They're not going to just fancy waiting in the locker room, allowing myself to give them that little added push. No, they're going to go straight at the champs. You know it, and I want to see it. Yeti claims that the Yeti Empire will reclaim those titles back. Well, up next, the Badass Championship title. Yes, we are utilizing the Legends title currently in the women's division. We had to, well, we were nice. We allowed Big Dog Wrestling to have this title. We wanted them to have a mid-card title for the women's division. What better way than to give them the Badass title? So we've got Minerva, who just recently lost the world title over on episode 1 of Meltdown. Next to her is Eve. And then we've got Regina Corvinus. Up close, front and center, Scarlett. And then Yolanda Bendamiova. We also have Alicia Sky, Felicity Gunn, and a new recruit, a woman that was drafted over to Big Dog Wrestling, Rika. Yes, the Blood Moon Sisters in Carmella, as well as Rika, failed to win the women's titles. They are now back. Well, they are now in the Dog Pound. Xenophon says Minerva or Regina. How's it going, Drum? Always happy to see you here. I know you have a lot of issues. It's hard sometimes to just be around. Don't worry about it, man. I just hope that you find a way to feel better, get better. Yes, it was a great match with Minerva. It was. I did enjoy it as well. I was pleasantly shocked that she was able to be defeated by Alexa Doom. But shit happens in the wasteland. You don't think it will, but it happens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Badass Championship title. And yes, a new title is currently underway. But this weekend, you will also get a video of a project I will be undertaking very soon. But ladies and gentlemen, making her way down to ringside first, former world champion of Big Dog Wrestling, she is Scarlett. Drum Monkey says he's got to go with Minerva, and why wouldn't you? Scarlett, the woman that ended the streak of Alexa Weiss, taking the world title away from her. A long reign in her own right, but Minerva came down and just said F you and destroyed the bitch. Well, what a destructive match that was, allowing Minerva and Ruthless Inc. to capture a world title, now known as the Ruthless World Championship title. Now looking to become Badass Champion is this fiery redhead. Yeti for the win in this match. Well, I think all men win when it's women wrestling. And here we go. Former Dogs... Oh, whoa, geez, no, not Dogs of War. Dog Pound champions. Yes, if I did not call it anything else, she would have my head. She is Yolanda Bendamiova. We all know how dangerous this woman can be, how insane and straight up crazy she can be inside that ring. Has made a veritable force to be reckoned with in her own right in the tag team division, but this is singles. She has no friend watching her back here in this matchup. Oh, you're the special guest referee. Well, you know what? When that is finally a capability within these games, that'll make me happy, because it'll go a long way for storytelling when we're doing these shows. But ladies and gentlemen, she is Regina Corvinus. It's the bodyguard of none other than the boss, the owner of Big Dog Wrestling, Caden Chase. And I did forget about the announcement we had or were to make after our last tag team matchup. And that is Minerva will be challenging and cashing in her rematch clause against Alexa Doom on our very next episode of Big Dog Wrestling Rebellion. So she could very well walk into that matchup as the badass champion of Big Dog Wrestling and walk out as a badass, ruthless world champion. Minerva was champion. She lost that title on the last episode of Meltdown. This is a double feature pay-per-view. We are showcasing not only the champions of Big Dog Wrestling, but as well as RWO. And now, taking her time, making her way out, and giving us a good showing. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the electrifying Alicia Sky. Each one of these women have been looking to be a champion of some sort. Some have been champions in the past. Alicia Sky and Regina Corvinus have failed to achieve that status as of yet. Today could be their day. When you have that many bodies in the ring, anything can happen. You just have to take your shot. Well, thank you very much, Xenophon. I pride myself in keeping my beard looking pretty damn good. Thank you very much for the compliment. I just didn't know you could see it. Usually when you see smoke, there is fire. I don't see that happening right here. That's just a whole lot of fog rolling out over the arena. Who could it be? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, represent the Howling. She is Eve. We have not seen Eve in singles competition quite some time. Today, she's got that opportunity to capture the Badass Championship title. Did not hesitate in taking it. Dr. Enos Tickler said, you missed your appointment with him. No, I did not miss my appointment because I never booked it. But I hear Booger Ray is scheduled before the show, before our next show over on Big Dog Wrestling Unchained. Oh, I'm sorry, RWO Ground Zero. Yes, both men representing Ground Zero. Hey, it's 200 men and women within the roster. It is hard to keep which shows they are on at any given time. Well, no, he can't fit me in because I'm not available ever. And now, representing Major Gunn, she is Felicity Gunn, former tag team champion in the women's division of RWO. Former Furies champion, actually has never lost the title, but the title hung up for the time being. We will get to 6-woman and 6-man tag matches eventually, but not at the present time. Perhaps one of these new games that are coming out will give us what we need to have a better show. And usually I would skip halfway through these entrances, but this is a pay-per-view. I am giving them their just desserts. But ladies and gentlemen, former Ruthless World Champion of Big Dog Wrestling, the Centurion. She is Minerva. Odds-on favorite right here in this matchup. What a dangerous woman this is. Perhaps she looked past Alexa Doom in that title matchup. Perhaps she just wanted to seek other avenues of success. I don't know, but either way, cashing in her rematch clause for our next episode of Big Dog Wrestling's Rebellion. Will she become world champion once again? And will she walk in with the Badass Championship title? You know, it could be that very reason why there's such a delay. They got to keep on removing characters from the game. But you'd think they would have the rights to do that still. I don't know. I don't know the real reason why they keep on delaying the game. Maybe there's some bad shit going down with the gameplay. Some of the similar glitches we've seen with 2K20. Awaiting our final combatant here. Oh, I can see that happening, Xenophon. 2/3 of the game could very well be legends of WWE. Their roster has dwindled quite substantially. But ladies and gentlemen, she hails from the pit. And one half of your dog pound champions, she is Rika. What an impact she made. Along with Carmella, her debut for Big Dog Wrestling here at Meltdown. Just stripped the titles right off the champions. See if we will see a new title being created for the tag team division now that the Wolves hold those belts in their hands, or around their waist, I should say. Rika tends to refer to herself as the baddest bitch in all the wasteland. Well, can she make this her yard? We're going to find that out right up next. And here we go. And it's Rika and Minerva starting things off in the center of the ring. Flatliner by Rika takes the Centurion down, but outsmarting the Wolf. Oh! The Wolf outsmarting the Centurion. And there we go, dropping the ass right across the neck of Regina is Felicity Gunn. This is going to be chaotic to call. Yolanda with a massive clothesline taking Alicia Sky to the arena floor. Now it's Regina and Minerva going toe-to-toe. Felicity dropped down by Rika. Eve and Scarlett in the corner, a big boot driving Eve off. You would think they would have that kind of faith, yes, but no. WWE does not have good faith. Knee strike there. Trying to take the Centurion down was Regina Corvinus. Alicia Sky going toe-to-toe with Yolanda. 4 women in the ring, 4 women out. Only 2 eyes to survey all the action. And right now, I'll concentrate inside the ring as Yolanda throwing wild hands. A spinning back kick catches her right in the abdomen. Now it's Yolanda trapped in the corner. Elbow driving Alicia Sky as Eve and Scarlett step back in on the outside. Rika trying to snap the arm of Felicity Gunn. Minerva and Regina continue to battle it out. Both women powerhouses. Yes, it is elimination rules, folks. Big elbow drop across the spine by Scarlett. Polish hammer missed there by Minerva. Regina trying to take control. And there's the Irish whip. Over the top goes Minerva. Bulldog on the outside taking care of Rika, but Rika not willing to lay down just yet. The knees being utilized right in the breastises. And now Yolanda turns her attention upon Scarlett. Here we go from behind, shin breaker. Regina and Minerva still battling out. Regina, if you remember her debut here in Big Dog Wrestling went straight after Minerva. The blindsided attack definitely showcased her strength. But in the end, when it was time to face Minerva face to face, Minerva decimated the woman. Now aligning herself with Cherry. Regina has found glory in the tag division, but back on the inside, Scarlett, former world champion, going up against the Howling's Eve. All right, here we go. Got her up. Put her down with the big tampon drop. Oh, man, I'm hoping they change a lot of it, Yeti. I'm hoping it isn't all the same bullshit we've already dealt with. But right now, it's Alicia Sky looking to take care of Eve. But from below Yolanda trying to stop the two. Superplex. And now, the pain that Alicia Sky inflicted upon herself. A detriment indeed. Allowing Yolanda to take over here. Felicity Gunn taking care of Rika as Alicia Sky gets tossed out. Still battling out on the far side of the ring. Minerva gets caught with that Mongolian chop. Now throwing hands is Regina Corvinus. On the inside, Scarlett eyeing up Felicity Gunn. And a big forearm shiver drives Scarlett off. Here we go, front face lock applied. Yeah, that does suck a bit, but you know what? We can still go live with 2K19 if 2K22 is shit. And hopefully AEW brings out their game soon as well, and it is what they claim it will be. The best wrestling game experience we have seen in a long time. But here we go, gainer roll, bear hug on the ground. Grounding Minerva is Regina Corvinus. Felicity Gunn hung up to dry on that middle rope. Scarlett now with a bitch slap to the back of the brain pan. Oh! Big throat thrust from the ground up. A hell of a matchup we got before us. See, that's what I don't know, if 2K22 will be PS4 compatible. I don't know. Will they make it exclusive to PS5 just to make people spend extra money? I don't know. It's WWE. Felicity Gunn going for that clothesline, but ducking under it was Minerva now. Insult to injury on Regina Corvinus. Paid no mind to Felicity Gunn at all. Irish whip, Regina tossing out Minerva. You can see Eve on the outside as well. And look at those flurries, but stopping it is Alicia Sky. You know, I really hope not, Yeti. I'm trying to be a little bit positive about 2K22. It is hard to do, though. Yes, they would be stupid. I think they'd suffer a lot of money loss if they were to push the PS5 buy. So who do you guys pick to win this matchup? It is hard to call 8 women all at once. Yolanda with a pump handle into the pile driver. And now Eve taking over from behind. Tossing out Yolanda like the dog she is. And Minerva eating a forearm shiver, staggering the Centurion. But the former Ruthless champion firing back, but gets caught up by Regina once again. Definitely a power game strategy when it comes to these two. The Polish hammer puts Regina down. And Eve tosses Yolanda back into the ring. Here's the power of Yolanda just carrying and ragdolling Regina Corvinus. Well, eventually I would like to... Oh! we got our first victim here. And I do believe it was Felicity Gunn. Indeed, Rob Machete, indeed. We had our first victim in Felicity Gunn, and now a big pendulum backbreaker. And I do believe, yes, Eve just knocked out here by Alicia Sky, now ragdolling Yolanda. It is knockout rules in effect, folks. Oh, we all know you're the biggest bitch in the yard, Yeti. Crying and whining like you do. Jesus, man. Here we go. On the outside. Look at the power of Minerva. There's a lot to it why the fans chant damn thighs when Minerva is in action. Because she's got a lot of power in them thighs. Here we go, Felicity Gunn finally making her way to the locker room as Minerva decimates Regina Corvinus with that clothesline. Shooting star press. And Rika dismantled by Scarlett. Yolanda still in this very strong. Tackling Alicia Sky, tossed her to the outside. Rika now. Oh! Went for the chop block, but Scarlett missed it. And there's the knee strike in the corner. Massive clothesline puts Rika down. Here we go, jawbreaker stagger, and Scarlett went for the low drop kick, leaping over the feet. And the control goes back to Scarlett, who tosses Rika to the outside as Regina and Minerva continue to battle it out. It is hectic, to say the least, when calling this matchup. Oh my goodness, Yeti. Each and every week it is Pick on Bagwell week, it seems. Yes, it is a mess on the outside now. All remaining women back on the inside. 6 remain. Beautiful neckbreaker there by the Centurion. And Yolanda went for that Polish hammer. Realized Alicia Sky was no longer around. Here we go, working Alicia Sky in the corner as the boots of Minerva are driven into the face of Corvinus. Oh, drop there by Scarlett. A little bit of a cute kip up there. Irish whip now. Yolanda still controlling the pace when it comes to Alicia Sky. Minerva very much in the control of Regina Corvinus. And now, look at this. Through the turnbuckle. Beautiful drop kick by Yolanda. And now Scarlett finally turns her attention on the woman that ended her reign. It's Minerva. Scarlett left standing in the ring. Yes, indeed. Thick thighs save lives, says Drum Monkey. There we go, Regina trying to get a piece of the pie when it comes to Minerva. Trying to... Oh! Polish hammer takes out Scarlett and Regina. Rika slow to get up on the outside there. Collar and elbow on the outside between Yolanda and Alicia Sky. Mongolian chop, but not roundhouse caught. Minerva right in the ribs. Rolling out to safety. The Centurion needing a much-needed break here. Back body dropping. Scarlett takes care of Regina. Kissing the ring post there. Alicia Sky getting another taste of steel, courtesy of Yolanda Bendamiova. Gonna be a grueling match. Has been a grueling match between these 8 women. 6 remaining. Rika sliding in. And look at this. Banging. Regina get to her feet, but Rika getting in the way here. Tossing her out. And now turns her attention on Scarlett. Scarlett ducking the clothesline. And a pop-up DDT. Here we go, Rika measuring the former world champion of Big Dog Wrestling. Just recently won the Tag Team Championship. Fall from grace. And Scarlett eliminated from this knockout brawl. 3 women taken out, 5 remain. And Yolanda is on her last dying breath in this matchup. Here we go, Minerva and Rika seemingly working together momentarily, both trying to get in the ring now, running into each other. I'm hoping the same there. I am hoping the same. I would like to get the AEW game as well as the 2K22 just to compare the two and maybe have a different show for each one of the games. Would be interesting to do. Here we go, Rika with the power. Whoa! Thought she was going for a German. It just dropped Regina Corvinus on her back. Now a back suplex drop and Alicia Sky on her neck. Yes, it is all about profit than quality, and we can see that by all the releases of their wrestlers. Here we go, Rika looking to end. And she just ended Scarlett's attempt here to become the Badass Champion. And let's be clear, Rika has been a Badass Legends Champion. So don't kid yourself, the baddest bitch in the yard could very well be your Badass Champion. No, it is not official. We can see them updating us on the AEW game from time to time, but we don't know in the end when it will come. Here we go. Yolanda takes the plummet, and it was not a happy landing when Minerva is controlling your body. Big DDT on the apron, beautifully executed by Rika. Regina going beautiful waistlock takedown here. Don't kid yourself when it comes to Regina. She might have lost her attempt on Minerva, but that woman has come leaps and bounds since entering Big Dog Wrestling. Devastating clothesline there. A nice combination. The Centurion delivered upon Yolanda. Yes, it does give me hope as well. Having gamers that want to deliver a good game for fans, it is definitely good to have that. Having a bunch of geeks circle jerking around a computer all the time, developing, and not knowing what exactly people want. It's good to have guys like Kenny Omega helping them out, but Yolanda just taken out by Minerva. Oh, I know it's one of Vince's banned words. It's ridiculous. Here we go. Military press. Oh, perfect setup. There's the European uppercut. It has come down to 4 women. Minerva, Alicia Sky, Regina Corvinus, and Rika. Yes, having an Owen Hart Cup, or as they call it, the Owen. But look at this, the power of Minerva shining through once again. And if you can see where she's standing, that piece of steel ramp, as it meets the floor, made the full impact on the body of Alicia Sky. Yolanda knocked completely out, finally showing some signs of life. She will be escorted back to the locker room as Minerva decimates Alicia Sky. And here's the abilities of Rika shining through, a brawler, through and through, a fighter. Schooling Regina Corvinus. A woman in her own right that does not need any schooling when it comes to the wrestling business. Double knees to the spine, and Minerva stands tall. What a grueling fight this has been for all 8 involved. Went for that low clothesline, did Regina, missed her mark. And you can see the pain setting in on that shoulder. On the inside is Rika in control of the headbutt, staggering Regina. Knife edge chops raining down on the breastises. Setting her up. Could be. Oh, we're going all the way up top. And a big boot by Corvinus. There's the boot to the abdomen. Setting her up. Huge power slam. And Rika still very much in this matchup. Arm drag, but on the outside. Minerva just destroying Alicia Sky in any attempt she makes to overcome the Centurion. But once again, you see that reversal. The Polish hammer misses the mark, but the standing dropkick by Sky takes the Centurion down. No idea, Drum Monkey. I have no idea. Well, right now it's Minerva. And there is some bad blood between Minerva and the Wolves here. Going up against Rika. The Centurion could very well meet her match when it comes to badassery. Taking out the legs of the Centurion is a good start. Now hammering down on the back, the jaw. The knees being driven into the chest of Minerva. Has yet to be put down properly here by Rika. The military press into the European uppercut could start a trend here, and we could see Minerva as your badass champion. But that knee strike staggering the Centurion, gets tossed back in the ring. Alicia Sky and Regina Corvinus going toe-to-toe, but it's Rika up top. And the elbow drop, a suicide if you will, because she missed her mark. A crash and burn led her to this powerful German suplex. Irish whip into the turnbuckles now. Minerva very much in control of Rika. Bringing her up top. And a big old bitch slap. We're going outside. Could be. Should be. And it always will be. A superplex. And Minerva just eliminated Rika. I do believe that was a mistake on his part. He thought he was hiring Tony Khan, and he hired some guy named Nick. Alicia Sky finally back up on her feet. I thought for a moment she was knocked out as well. Her attention very much on Regina Corvinus, as well as the Centurions. What a shot on Regina. Minerva, a powerful woman. Perhaps the most powerful of all the roster when it comes to Big Dog Wrestling. And you can see Alicia Sky has no want to get Minerva's attention upon her. Working alongside the Centurion. Here we go. Big mistake by Alicia Sky. Accidentally kicked Minerva. And there it is, a beautiful standing elbow drop across the chest of Alicia Sky. Regina out on her feet, just waving in the wind there. And the powerful legs kicking Alicia Sky off for a highly competitive matchup for this new title of Big Dog Wrestling. Here we go, big boot to the abdomen. And from behind, Alicia Sky continues to try and gain an advantage over Minerva. Here we go, snap jab. Beautiful. Almost like a hip toss turned into a power slam by Regina. Rika finally exiting ringside. Look at these blows here by Regina. That pump kick caught her square right in the belly. Put Minerva down, but never count out the Centurion. A death drop there by the Centurion. And now Alicia Sky looking to concuss Regina Corvinus. I do agree with that fully there, Yeti. I don't know. I think having wrestlers working alongside you in the backstage area in the offices that know what they're doing for the business would be better for business. Instead, it's the shit we get. That's why I do not watch WWE, folks. Here we go. Went for the elbow. Regina having the wherewithal to move aside. And Regina knocked out. I missed it by the comment made by Drum. Beautiful clothesline by Alicia Sky. This could be her afternoon. she could finally become a champion of Big Dog Wrestling. And now looking to end the Centurion. Has her lined up. And beautiful shot. That springboard shot, I believe it was a forearm, did not knock out Minerva. And that was the mistake. The connection was true. But now, we're looking to end her. Beautiful neckbreaker by the Centurion. Alicia still with a lot of fight left in her. Going toe-to-toe with Minerva here. Setting her up. Oh! Nicely executed. Minerva hit a pop-up European uppercut. Thank you very much, Drum Monkey. Pop-up European uppercut. Caught Regina Corvinus. Ended her attempt to become the badass champion. Now off the ropes. Big hip toss. When I say big, I mean big hip toss by Alicia Sky. Now up top, will she find her mark? Sitting up, look at that. You gotta love Minerva just for that. Just slowly sat up and Alicia Sky took the leap, crashed and burned. Now put her back in the crosshairs of the Centurion. Elevated inverted DDT there. Kind of like an inverted impaler DDT. But taking out the thighs now. And them thighs you don't want to mess with. Here you go. Boot to the abdomen. Stops Minerva. Pump handle. No! Gourd buster! Showing a lot of heart in this fight. Taking Alicia Sky out of her element here and putting her into a knockout brawl. And she has shone through all the pain, the adversity. Going up against 7 other women, and Minerva has been the dominant force. You gotta believe it is lucky if Alicia Sky can knock out Minerva. Beautiful neckbreaker there by Sky. Here we go, tossing Minerva back into the ring. Wants to end this inside the ring, and look at, she connected earlier. Could she connect again? And there we go. Springboard into a neckbreaker. And now lighting up Minerva. She calls this blue skies. Oh! And Minerva put down the hard way. But not hard enough to knock her out. And there's a big powerful boot right in the face of Alicia Sky. Pop up European, and it does it again. So Minerva goes into Big Dog Wrestling Rebellion not only as the badass champion, but she's looking to take her world title back. Fall from grace by Regina. I'm sorry, by Rika. Was the moment ended for Scarlett. But ladies and gentlemen, she is your new and only badass champion of Big Dog Wrestling. The Centurion, Minerva. Look at that, just laughing dead center of the ring. Blaze McCoy in the house. How's you doing, Blazy boy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Rumble. Now, here is the issue. You see Yeti Bloodyard in this matchup. So, regardless, he says if he wins or loses this Rumble, he will be seeing Wolf Tirgavice very, very soon. He could be meeting him sooner than later. Because if he can defeat guys like Eric the Red, Caleb Cross, Disciple, Fek2 Garrett, a former ruler of the Wasteland, Giroff, also a former ruler, The Intruder, Junior McCoy, Mean Joey Green, Savior, Ulrich, Sludge, Phoenix, Lord Sourfang Bloodyard, yes, Yeti's son, Iron Warrior, Griffin Davian, Fred Starr, Drago Doom, Caleb Feist, or Bastage? Well, on our next episode of Destruction, Yeti could very well be meeting Wolf Tirgaviste a lot sooner than he is claimed. Well, let's get into the mix of things, folks. We're going to get ugly with it real damn quick. What a hell of a knockout brawl that was between all 8 women. Minerva proving once again she is the most dominant force in all the wasteland. Now, we all know the rules for a rumble. 2 men enter. And then a minute apart, there will be new combatants entering that ring. But it all must end with 1 man left standing. Toss a bloke over the top rope? Hell, pull an Arn Anderson. Pull your Glock. Blow his brains out all over the fucking turnbuckle pad. But either way, only one of these men will face Wolf Tirgaviste. Xenophon going with the savior here. Her ass ain't bad, it's amazing. Who will be number 1 and who will be number 2? And it looks like we have our first combatant. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the man formerly known as Phoenix. He calls himself Chimera. Although I still see Phoenix representing fire and all that shit. You know, everyone's going to want to pull an Arn Anderson these days. It's just amazing. I was actually shocked that they allowed something like that to be said in wrestling. But it was a nice breath of fresh air, in my opinion. Oh, you gotta believe they gotta give him a shirt for that one, you know? Some merch for the old man, it would be nice. So, Chimera starts us off at number 1. And now we await to see entrant number 2. 20 men, it is hard, but it has been done here in RWO before. We have seen men start at number 1 and work through the rankings and be the last man left standing. Can one of these 2 men do it? It was a good conversation you guys were having. I wish I could have stayed longer. But ladies and gentlemen, entering in at number 2, a disciple of the Devil's Advocates. Simply put, they just call him Disciple. He hasn't been given a name yet. He's not allowed to have a name yet. Oh, indeed, the jokes definitely do write themselves. A big man represent the Devil's Advocates here. Powerful, young. But you're facing an experienced man such as Chimera, a decorated tag team champion, a former Emperor of the Wasteland. This kid has done it all. Let's see if he can do it again, but wow, look at that big shoulder block. Disciple just bulldozed through Chimera. There we go, Jawbreaker startling the upstart. Pop up, Meteora, taking the big man down. You want to take a big man down? I guess that's one way of doing so. But a big Look at that German, belly to belly overhead toss. And the countdown has begun. Like I said, only 60 seconds between entrants. And setting him up, big clothesline. Disciple is eliminating Bastage in at number 3. Why is the Bastage here? Was he traded? Oh, no. He was a part of RWO. Never mind. These are just RWO entrants. Bastard is Big Dog Wrestling. Yes, we tried getting away from the shit stalls. Another clothesline. Oh! The wily veteran Bastage outsmarting Chimera. The youngster diving over the top. And look at this, furious. Having quick eliminations here in this matchup. And the countdown hits number 4. And it's Griffin Davian, the newest acquisition of RWO, returning back to RWO. And he is your 7th Circle of Hell champion, yes, defeating Fred Starr. Fireman's carry now by the Immortal One. Oh, it would have been. Oh! Damn, what a kick to the brain pan. Almost knocked off the chrome polish Bastage uses, and now Fred Starr, the man that was robbed of the 7th Circle title, hitting the ring at number 5. Griffin Davian, the new 7th Circle of Hell champion, going eye to eye with the little man. And playing as smart as Bastage, rolling under that bottom rope as the kicks are laid into the rib cage of Fred Starr. Roundhouse kick, the heel of the boot, catching Fred Starr right in the teeth. 2 quick eliminations, Chimera and the Disciple tossed out pretty damn quickly, now working alongside Griffin Davian. Fred Starr and the 7th Circle of Hell champion tossed out, eliminated as Ulrich hits the ring at number 6. It has been a big year for Fred Starr as well, but it could be just as big a year for young Ulrich of the Crimson Fang Wolfpack. Bastage giving the fans a little bit of love, and you can see they ain't giving none back. Fred Starr working over the big man Ulrich, the smallest man in the game, facing 2 of the largest. And there we go, Fred Starr eliminated. The Bastage is on a roll here, and now has the grips around the goozle. Choke slam as the intruder, Fred Starr's pupil, hits the ring. Former Lord of War is the intruder. You gotta watch out for his finisher, the intrusion. You don't want to go there, folks. Impaler DDT, beautiful reversal, but left himself open up for the intruder, and there it is, the DDT, basement style. Ulrich still down or wavering, finally gaining his equilibrium there. Jesus, getting tongue-tied here, folks. And Caleb Cross at number 8. We're almost at the halfway mark as, out goes Bastage. Here you go, representing the Crucible. Went for the thrust kick, found a kick to the temple by Intruder. And now throwing hands with the youngster. And right now, beautiful takedown there by Ulrich, utilizing that 300 pounds of giant, massive structure he calls a body. But it's Caleb taking advantage. And here we go, ring the arm up, but eats a forearm as we hit 2, 1. And at number 9 is a relative of J.D. Bagwell, sorry. Yes, part of the Moonshine Mafia. There you go, Caleb. In the corner being worked over by Intruder. As Sludge picks up the big man looking for a quick elimination here is Sludge. Being dropped down once again is the Intruder, Caleb Cross. A tag team expert, but could very well see himself as a number 1 contender going into Destruction. we go, uppercut to the ribs. And Eric the Red representing Bone City hitting the ring. If I lose, it'll be because of management and not my fault. Really? Really? I didn't know we were working with you like that. Everything is management's fault, and it's not your fault. Well, who are you, Snitsky? Come on. It's not my fault. Well, right now, the intruder trying to make it very much his fault that Caleb Cross gets eliminated and turn the tables, throwing hands is Caleb Cross, where the countdown is on once again. Ulrich finally back up on his feet, and Sludge being brutalized. What? Oh, intruder's out as Fatu Garrett, a former ruler, hits the ring. There's Eric the Red going after Sludge now. Nobody seems to ever do business with the Moonshine Mafia. I don't know. The Wasteland Moonshine seems to be doing good, but yet the Bagwells seem to flounder when it comes to sales. A big old flapjack there by Ulrich, taking down Fatu Garrett. Eric the Red being rung like a bell here by Sludge, and now Ulrich taking over. Oh, it's my fault you didn't win. Yeah. Well, I am told after drug tests, it seems like Yeti was slightly inebriated at the time. Now, it could very well be that something was slipped into his food at the buffet line. I'm only going by speculation here. I was never around the buffet tables. Well, there was that time I seemed to hit fish. I got hungry. Here we go. It is chaos in the ring. Oh, Lord Sourfang made short work of by Sludge. Bye-bye, Yeti. Another blood yard. Well, fails. Fatu Garrett being worked over in the corner by Caleb Cross. Looking to eliminate the veteran here, the legend. And now look at this, hunkered on the top rope. But it's Mean Joey Green at number 13. Here we go. Slipping over the shoulder of Eric the Red was Ulrich, but a drop kick. Like eyes in the back of his head, Ulrich just rolled aside. Mean Joey Green missing the mark. And now, doubling over Ulrich with those elbow shots to the midsection. Fatu off the ropes, catching the second go-around. But an elbow greets an uppercut blocked. Garrett, now with a collar and elbow, but overpowered by Cross. The countdown once again. The ring's starting to fill up here. Eric the Red going for a ride with the Samoan drop. It's Yeti discrimination. Oh, and Ulrich is gone. Caleb Feist of the Foundation in at number 14. And comes in with a drop kick, only staggering Sludge. And there goes Fatu Garrett. Caleb Cross eliminating a former ruler of the Wasteland here. And now was looking at charging at Mean Joey Green, but Eric the Red still working him over here. And now an attack from behind. But Eric the Red, a powerhouse of Bone City, with a huge fall-away slam. Fatu and Ulrich making that walk of shame. And now a key lock by Mean Joey Green. As the Savior steps in at number 15, Caleb Feist with a beautiful, beautiful clothesline. Oh, he has a good cause to sue. I highly doubt it. But here we go, an old rivalry that used to take place quite often, and a clothesline that Savior is dumped out quickly. And so is Sludge. We're down to 4 men currently. Well, there's a little bit of showboating by Caleb Feist. Quick eliminations here of Sludge and the Savior. The Savior not having much offense before being dumped out by Caleb Cross. Spinning back fist, but Caleb Feist kicks Caleb Cross off him. There goes Mean Joe. Hell of have a match up. The winner of this match will go on to face Wolf Tirgaviste at our next Destruction show. But first, it will be Ground Zero. Here we go. Gear off in at number 16, and number 16 a good place to be. You know there's only 4 men left coming after you. Upon your entry right now, Caleb Feist trying to eliminate Eric the Red, but the big man from Bone City unwilling to go down. Caleb Cross hugging on to that bottom rope like Iron Sheik did way back when. And there he goes, the former ruler of the wasteland. Perhaps the most decorated wrestler in all of RWO. His name is Gearoff. And he's looking to snap the knee of Caleb Feist. There's a lot of resentment towards the Foundation's arrival here by the Wolves. They targeted the Wolves first. Well, we will see who is up next. It is the Iron Warrior. We've seen Chimera of that faction. And God, no! Caleb Cross holding on. But Feist getting gripped up by the Iron Warrior. And he's looking for the elimination, but a float over into the chop block takes the Warrior down. Caleb Cross and Eric the Red going toe-to-toe, throwing hands. Wow, look at those lethal shots by Eric the Red. And now Caleb Feist teetering on the edge of elimination. The countdown has begun. We're at 7. And here we go. Caleb finally getting out of the grips of Eric the Red, turns his attention on the Iron Warrior, and it's Junior McCoy at number 18. Here we go. Gearoff looking to take out Eric the Red. But look at the power of Red. What is going on? Oh, yes, he joined the Devil's Advocates. I was wondering what the hell he's doing with a bandana. And there's the power. A hot shot on Eric the Red, trying to make his pappy proud, and down. Oh, goes Caleb Feist. Caleb Cross taking out the youngster of the Foundation as Gearoff gets manhandled by the Iron Warrior. And let me clue you in a little bit of history here. The Iron Warrior and Gearoff are 2 of 4 people that have held 4 titles simultaneously here in RWO. Dawg Doom at number 19, that only means one thing. Yeti gets number 20. We have never had a man win at number 20. Here we go, Caleb Cross taking out Junior McCoy. Gearoff and the Iron Warrior still going toe-to-toe. A lot to prove between these 2 men. Dawg Doom trying to eliminate Caleb Cross, but the Chosen One still very much in game. Here we go, picking a big man up. That is 400 pounds of nothing but evil. And Junior McCoy wipes the floor with Caleb Cross. But here he is, number 20. It is Yeti Bloodyard. Once again, trying to eliminate Eric the Red while Gearoff works over Iron Warrior in the corner. And Dawg Doom turns his attention on the Alpha of the Crimson Fangs. Here's the reversal. And now Drago off the ropes. Caleb Cross getting between, and now look at this. Eric the Red with the... He's going for it. You gotta be kidding me. Choke slam to the arena floor. Dawg Doom is out of here. And Yeti, a vile, sadistic mofo that he is, looking to end the career of the Iron Warrior. The second chokeslam we've seen. And now Eric the Red finally thinking he's got enough, and yes, he did. Caleb Cross is out of here. We're down to 4 men. And yet he goes straight after Bone City's bearded butcher. Well, Dawg Doom now gone as Gearoff and Yeti tangle up with one another once again. Both these men would love nothing more to face Wolftier Gaviche again. Yet he says there is no ifs, ands, or buts about the situation. Wolf better be hiding in his bunker because the Yeti is coming for blood. And now it's Eric the Red. And gear off once again as Junior McCoy tries to tackle the Yeti, trying to eliminate the 7'4" monster as Eric the Red gets his way destroyed to the path to meet Wolftier Gaviche. Eliminated. And now Yeti dumped out by Gearoff. Well, he only has one man to blame today, and that is Gearoff. It comes down to Junior McCoy and Gearoff here. And look at this. Oh, what a suicide elbow. And now the chop block from behind. Junior McCoy now at the mercy of the Alpha. And there's the spear. It won't eliminate you, but it'll hurt you. Trying to make some headway now is Junior McCoy. What a moment it would be. And there it is, the winner. And the man that will face the ruler of the wasteland come destruction. Junior McCoy. Oh, it's always my fault. Well, maybe I fed you some more arsenic. Who knows? I ain't telling. But ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender and the man to face Wolftier Gaviche at RWO Destruction. He is Junior McCoy. Well, we've seen Blaze McCoy earlier on lose his opportunity to become the No Limit champion of Big Dog Wrestling. Let's see if he can win the big one. I'm talking about Junior McCoy. Up next, our main event, the Empress of the Wasteland. She is representing the Foundation, undefeated since being crowned Empress. Diana will face the #1 contender in Cheyenne. Kind of shocked me there with Junior McCoy taking the big win there. Yeti coming in at #20, getting dropped out on his ass. That man drops the ball more than Jake Bagwell touches himself. Wow. Oh, it's not over until you castrate Wolf. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. This is our final match of the day, folks. I appreciate everyone tuning in live. I appreciate those that watch the replay. Hell, I appreciate it when you guys step in for a moment. I should plug this, though. In the description below, you will see a link that will take you over to a free trial. That is Audible trial /Pillar2Post. Check it out. Get your 30-day trial over at Audible. Get an audiobook of your choosing. But for now, it's time for the main event. Oh, Jesus, Yeti. Yes, once again, we enter the cell. It has been looming above the ring all night long since our opening bout. Yes, indeed, Blaze McCoy, former ruler of the Wasteland, take nothing away from the man. Now, his son could have that opportunity as well. But introducing first, the challenger. A former empress in her own right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Cheyenne. As leader of the tribe, gotta love the paint. Gotta love the paint. And you probably can hear all over the microphone JoJo scampering about, decided it is playtime. Let go. Here, go catch your rope. And yes, this is a best of 3, as we've seen earlier on today, between Rob Machete and Drake Guerin. Will we see one of the leaders of the Foundation lose gold during this meltdown period? Wolf Kirgaviste defeating Yeti Bloodyard. But ladies and gentlemen, she is the Empress of the Wasteland. So bow down, kneel down, praise the Foundation's Diana. Even Minerva failing to take that title away from her proved a lot. She went through Carmella of the Wolfpack. She went through Raika. She also went through Hecate. She has gone through everyone in that locker room except this woman. Can Cheyenne take the gold away? Will we see a new Empress here in the Wasteland? And there you can see all the medallions of the former Empresses here of RWO. Oh, excuse me, Yeti. That isn't even cool. Unruly Family 131, welcome to the channel. Thank you for following me on the PS Network. The stipulations and rules being laid out here for Cheyenne and Diana. That title is on the line here. The Enchantress, known as Raven, our very first champion. You've seen her medallion front and center of that belt. A whole lot riding, a whole lot of legendary status on that title itself as Cheyenne works over the body of Diana. Diana finally firing back, drops the elbow right across, and there we go, package suplex. Beautiful standing drop kick there by Cheyenne. Taking her time with the champion is smart tactic. Hey, if you were watching Rampage, you've seen that same tactic being utilized by CM Punk. Taking his time with Garcia. Excellent way to start off the show over on AEW Rampage. Here we go. Another drop kick by the challenger. And straight into the submission. Yes, it is a submission match. You must make your opponent tap out not once, but twice. And right now, working the neck of the champion was Cheyenne, but clothesline over the top. And now, the Empress in control. Here we go. Cheyenne taking the control back, however. Oh, introduced the apron, but the drop kick avoided there by the champ. But firing back is the challenger. Introducing her. No, I thought she was going to toss her into the steel steps, but missed by a mile. It's the Wasteland. When is it ever fair? Come on, Yeti. Here we go. Cheyenne being driven into that cell. Yes, I've stated it many times on this show, that cell, like a third opponent in that match, very much alive, is the cell. Utilize it. It'll help you take a win. Now, right now, that arm breaker slowed down, but not for long. The champion in Diane. European uppercut now. Back backing away, allowing Cheyenne to roll out to the outside could be a mistake. A fundamentalist mistake. Off the ropes now as you see Cheyenne taking control. The bear hug spine buster. And now measuring out Diana. Oh! Big knee right to the teeth. This is our main event, folks, and Meltdown is over. As I play with my dog while I try and watch what's going on. Up top is Cheyenne. Beautiful knee drop right to the chest. Sweep the leg, though. Quick recovery here by the champion. Diana representing the foundation to her utmost abilities. Oh, yes, submission hold put on quickly, but rolling through. Working through the pain is Cheyenne. Setting up the champ. Here we go, Diane. Oh, into the arm bar. Are we going to see her tap? No, rolling quickly through. But look at this, turning things around. Going to work the arm over a little bit more. The challenger looking to hyperextend the shoulder. Tear the rotator cuff of Diana. Jawbreaker now, the champ finally finding her wits. But, whoa! What a tiaras by Cheyenne. He playing with his monkey and dog. Yes, indeed. Another submission hold applied. Rear chin lock of sorts. Dragon sleeper, as they call it. But capturing the boot of Diana once again turns the momentum back in her favor. I don't need Kleenex. I'm not playing with my monkey, damn it. And here we go. Bringing in the challenger the hard way is Diana. Went for that clothesline, but got caught up by the challenger once again. Diana put in the corner. Good to hear, drum. Good to hear. Tree of Woe now. Cheyenne very much in control. A perfect setup to go coast to coast. We're going from the Badlands all the way up to the Foundation bunker. Let go. The impact very much real as Cheyenne's boots connect with the chin of Diana. But Diana always finding a way to survive, retain her status as Empress. And there's the power of Cheyenne. Big backbreaker here, and then a fall-away toss. Getting hyped up now is the challenger. Polish hammers raining down upon the champ. Into the corner, there's the shoulder block. Roll through. Oh, here we go. Fuck with our rope. One. Oh, what am I doing counting? Arm bar applied. And once again, Diana rolls through the pain. JoJo is not giving me a moment here to concentrate, folks. I do apologize. Now, do you guys remember the tag team known as the Dog and His Boy? Silver Bullet was a member. Who knows the man that was his partner? Here we go, Irish Whip. And over the top goes Diana. If you guys remember it being Super Nacho, you would be correct. Elbow driving Cheyenne back. Went for that apron shot on the brain pan of Cheyenne, but a reversal, and Diana tossed back in action. Hey, hey, hey. I did not play with Monkey in any kind of way. Here we go. Crossface chicken locked in. Is this the moment Cheyenne's been looking for? There's the first tap out. We got our first down. And the challenger right now holds the power, the momentum over the Empress of the Wasteland. Big boot to the abdomen, doubling over Cheyenne. Oh, the diamond headbutt connected right to the top of the brain pan of Cheyenne. And now looking for a moment. A variation of the Dragon Sleeper. Is Cheyenne going to be able to pull through the pain? Or are we going to see a tap out, a draw? And there we go. Roll through it. And the kick to the spine. That'll slow you down in a heartbeat. Cheyenne taking control back once again. Here we go. Blackout DDT. Straight back to work on that arm. And now, once again, the Dragon Sleeper. Are we going to see a new champion? Will the Foundation lose some gold? Right now, Diana just fighting through the pain. There it is, the Snapmare taking Cheyenne over, but a quick scoop. Cheyenne Stera still very much in control. And there's the reversal. Once again, working the leg of Cheyenne. What do you want? What? Get off of me. God, it's like drum monkeys trying to fuck my leg. But it's JoJo this time. Here we go. Jailbreak. Made famous by Ripper Spring Heel, but a boot to the teeth. Have a good night, Xenophon. See you at the next show. I do have a feeling we will crown a new Empress here. Straight back in the arm drag. And rolling through once again, but holding onto that arm, hammer locking it. Once again, trying to tear that rotator cuff of Diana. This is our main event. What a show it's been. Arm bar applied once again. A lot of damage has been taken on that arm. Cheyenne has been very tactical in her approach to this matchup. But once again, rolling through the pain. Hammering down on the challenger. Diana standing tall, or at least trying to. And now the pump handle. Follow-away slam. Measuring out Cheyenne now. Diana looking to end it right here. Trying to get her first down in this matchup. And a knockout. I thought it was just submissions, but I guess new rules apply to the main event. Temporarily KO'd with Cheyenne. And there's a big FU here by the challenger. And the winner of this match, a new Empress. Damn. Well, couldn't get her to tap out for the second time. Diana capturing a KO in her own right, but in the end, Cheyenne knocking her ass out. See the cell blocking our view there from the replay. But up close now, the ground and pound by the champ. It was a good show until you lost. Then it went all downhill. Well, ladies and gentlemen, bow down. You have a new Empress. She is your new Empress of the Wasteland, Cheyenne. Well, I guess RWO goes out on a high note, puts the Foundation in its place. The Foundation might see themselves as the ones controlling the Wasteland at the moment, but the Badlands just laid claim with an Empress of their own. Two-time Empress champion is Cheyenne. I want to thank you all for joining me this afternoon. Have a great afternoon, everyone. I'll be back. And I'll be showing you a little bit of a side project we're going to have, and it is directly related to what happens on this channel. You'll have to find that out when that show goes live. But that is for another day. I'll be out of here, and you can have a great day.